Okay, so I don't know when my video stopped, so I'm gonna be sending you two videos, but like they should be together. And I accidentally forgot to like tie in the pillars while I was speaking. I just got distracted. But for characterization, I tied it back to Perion's essay, The Nature of Proof and the Interpretation of Poetry. And I said, in real life, many people interpret others differently, which is what I do in reading. Sometimes you have a different opinion on someone compared to another person, but all interpretations are correct if you back them up with reasoning. And this ties back to his essay because he says like there's no one meaning inside a work of literature, and he also says that an author does not like fully come out with like his meaning because he wants to leave room for interpretation for the reader, and he wants them to make their own decisions on what like why they think that he wrote like what he did. Then for the theme, I tied it back to Nabokov's essay, Good Readers and Good Writers, and I said that Nabokov's main argument is that to become more of a sophisticated reader, you need to take time to thoroughly read the text and reread it multiple times to notice important details the author is trying to show. So what I do, like especially what I did with this play, is that I would read like a page and find like how it ties back to the main idea and the main not argument, but like the main theme of the writing. And then I'll like forget to like look at the smaller details and stuff on why like that this shows the theme and stuff like that. So I'll reread the page a lot of the times. That's why it takes me a long time to read things, because I'll miss like the important details. And that's also like one of my weaknesses I was gonna bring up. Like I really like I have a very big issue with like not paying attention to enough detail from the start. And I'm the type of reader who, while reading, looks for the big picture and the main idea. And like I said before, in this novel, I would have to reread certain parts just to get all the minor details engraved into my head so I can later like find the theme and stuff like that. And then for for my strengths, like the questions, like how I ask questions and stuff, I compared it to Frost's essay, Education by Poetry. And in Frost's essay, he says that metaphors shape the world around us, and the only real way to truly understand literature is to create metaphors of self, love, art, nation, among others. And I said, when you ask yourself questions, you are creating a metaphor in your mind to compare things so it's easier to understand. Because sometimes in like harder works of literature, I tend to like forget, or like I tend to not be able to like comprehend certain things. So I'll create like a metaphor to easily understand something. And yeah, so that's it. Sorry, this is a little long.